Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about the another protozoa, that is Cryptosporidium. So the Cryptosporidium causes the severe diarrhea in HIV/AIDS patient, and it causes mild disease in the immunocompetent host. So the main transmission of this Cryptosporidium occur through the oocyst in the contaminated water. So if we intake the contaminated water with the oocyst, then we are infected with the Cryptosporidium, and there could be the mild diarrhea in the immunocompetent person. But in case of the severe immunocompromised patient, like which are suffering from the HIV/AIDS or other immunocompromised state, then it can cause severe diarrhea. So how do we diagnose this Cryptosporidium? We diagnose this Cryptosporidium by uh, by visualizing the oocyst on the acid fast stain. And what is the treatment for this Cryptosporidium? So the treatment is best is the prevention. So if we drink the filtered water, then the Cryptosporidium infection can be prevented. We can also give nitazoc dyes in the immunocompetent host. So now let us discuss about the life cycle of the Cryptosporidium. So if we ingest the cyst of the Cryptosporidium through the contaminated water, then those cysts will travel to small intestine, and then in the small intestine there is excitation of those cysts, and there is release of the various sporozoites, and those sporozoites attach to the broad border of the intestinal epithelium, and the sporozoites develop into the trophozoite. The trophozoite undergo schizogony in the mucosal cell of the intestine, and type 1 meronte is formed. The type 1 meronte is changed into 8 merozoites. That means from the type 1 meronte, 8 merozoites are released, and from these merozoites in the adjacent cell, it is undergoing the schizogony. But at the same time, those merozoites can also be changed into type 2 meronte, and the type 2 meronte releases the 4 merozoites. Those 4 merozoites undergo the gamagony, and there is formation of the macro and microgamete, and those macro and microgamete forms the zygote, and from that zygote oocyst is formed. The oocyst is thick and thin walled unsporulated oocyst. So this thick walled sporulated oocyst goes into the feces, and the thin walled oocyst also goes into feces, and by the excretion, if there is contamination through any water and we ingest those cysts, the life cycle again continues. So this is the life cycle of the Cryptosporidium. We discuss about the severe diarrhea of the Cryptosporidium infection in the immunocompromised patient. We also discuss about the transmission. The oocyst is the main infective stage that we diagnose oocyst on the acid fast stain. The prevention can be done by the water filtration, and in the immunocompetent host for the Cryptosporidium infection we give nitazoxanide. So this much all for the Cryptosporidium. We also discuss about the life cycle of the Cryptosporidium. We discuss about the life cycle. In life cycle we discussed about how the cyst is changed into the sporozoite, and sporozoite to trophozoite, trophozoite to meronte, and meronte undergoes gamagony, formation of the zygote, and oocyst is formed at the end. So this much for today for the Cryptosporidium. I hope you understood this topic. Thank you.